What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and in this video I'm gonna be introducing you guys to the graphics library in Python, specifically the canvas. So without any further ado, let's begin. Okay, so because the graphics library is a library, we are going to have to import it. So what we are going to have to type is from graphics, and because in the graphics we're going to use the canvas, we're going to have to use from graphics import canvas. And the canvas, this is kind of basically a square on your screen that when you run the program, it's going to pop up and it's going to have graphics on it. So using this, you can draw circles, squares, a whole lot of things. Okay, so whenever you are working with the canvas needs to have a size. So it is best to create a constant such as size equals 400 and just to use that throughout the rest of your program. So let's just call our canvas, we can just call it canvas, and this should be a capital C. So canvas is equal to canvas size, comma, size. Okay, so the canvas with a capital C, this is what we are importing, and the canvas with a lowercase c, that is our variable, and the canvas needs two parameters, which is the length and the width, and we just want our canvas to be a square, so it's gonna have a size of 400 pixels. Okay, so now that we've kind of gone over what the canvas is and what it does, I'm just gonna show you something kind of cool that you can do with it. So in order to do this, I'm also gonna import the time library, and with size I will set another constant, and I'll just call this pause underscore time, and I'll set this to 150, 1 over 50. So this is going to be 1/50th of a second. Okay, so basically what this is going to do is we are going to have our canvas, and whenever I put my mouse over the canvas in the console, it's going to return the coordinates of my mouse on the canvas. So for this, we are going to need a while loop. So while true, and then inside the while loop, let's set two variables. So we'll call the first one mouse x, and we'll call the second one mouse y, and the x and the y are for the y and x coordinates of my mouse. So for this, now what we have to type is canvas dot get underscore mouse underscore x, and for the mouse y, we are going to have to do canvas dot get underscore mouse underscore y, and this will give us the x and y coordinates of our mouse in the canvas. And we don't want to do this constantly because this will crash the program, because it's just going to be an overload. It's just the computer is going to be getting an infinite number of data points just because of how fast it's going. So that's why I imported time. So now we can just do time dot sleep pause time. This is our constant that we set up here. So, and it's good to use constants because let's say I wanted to change this to 1/2 a second, then I wouldn't have to set this to 1/2 every time. All I'd have to do is change the variable. And because we're doing this, let's print out what the mouse's position is. Mouse position. So mouse position, and then first let's just do the x, plus string mouse x plus quotations comma plus another space, and then we're going to do plus string mouse y. And yeah, that should be it. So basically what this is doing is this is just printing out the mouse's location on our canvas. So we have to change this to strings because the data type that we're going to get from this will be a float. It's going to be a floating point, and you can't print out a floating point without making it a string. So this str function basically concatenates that into a string. It changes its data type into a string, and then we just add it all together like this. And okay, yeah, and what this should do is this should just print this out onto your terminal. And so if you move your mouse on the screen, it's just gonna print that out. And so yeah, in our next video we'll be exploring things inside the graphics module, such as how to make shapes and etc. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Catch you next time. Peace.